Hey everybody, so let's say that you've already gotten your starter pack or you've gotten equipped out for airsoft with your gun, your mags, and everything else, or like if you've got our starter pack with 10,000 rounds of ammunition, the face mask, and you got the gun already, and you've got the sling to go with it, and then you've got the chest rig, like what else could you get, right? Like what else do you need to get going in airsoft? And that's really what we're trying to focus on today. Like the starter pack is amazing for how much gear you get with it for such a fantastic price, but there's always more things that you could use to help advance your game. Biggest thing that we can think of for you guys is to get camo. There's a lot of different things you can do, whether you want to get a combat set like this in Multicam Tropic, or if you want to get it multiple other different camo patterns. You know, there's always green, there's tan, there's brown, there's all sorts of other stuff that you can get. You can wear jeans while you're playing. You could do a flannel shirt. Those are things that we've done before. You can wear simple khaki pants if you want, but you do want to have some kind of like full body covering, maybe short sleeves if it's kind of hot outside, but something to help you out, because you don't really want to run around naked. You do want to have some kind of like boot or some kind of like high top shoe that actually can cover your ankles, because it's really easy to roll your ankles when you're running around playing airsoft, because it is kind of a combat sport without actual like punching the shit out of your friends. Don't do that. But there's, you know, plenty of other things still too. Like say for instance you want to get a sidearm, like the Elite Force 1911. Let's just get the box out of the way because I don't need to hold that. So $120 gets you a nice handgun, CO2 powered. It will be shooting right around 380 feet per second. Great distance, great accuracy. You know, you get pretty powerful recoil on these platforms. So I mean, a sidearm is a great addition to your inventory once you already have your starter pack. What else can you get? Well, airsoft isn't going to last for long on the starter pack, so you're probably going to want to pick up a spare battery. And these are going to range from about $20 to $30 typically for the nickel metal hydride style batteries. But that's always a good option to pick up. I typically recommend people get 2 or 3 of these when they go play, because you really only get about 1,500 shots out of the typical battery that comes with these guns or the spare batteries. Next up, we do recommend getting better or smart chargers. This smart charger in particular is about $25. It can charge up to 2 amps at a time, which means you can charge one of these batteries in a little under an hour. It also means it's going to perfectly top off this battery. So not only does it charge faster, but it ensures a full charge on the battery versus most of its charge. And this also has an auto shut-off feature, so it won't continue to pump tons of electricity into your battery, so it won't kill them. So what else? You know, there's plenty of options. You do get the $20 gift card in the starter pack if that's what you purchased. So you may want to pick up, I don't know, maybe like a red dot. Something like this is only about $55, $60, but it gives you a nice little reticle that you can work with. There's plenty of other options out there as far as red dots are concerned. But it just really helps and assists in the aiming process in case you don't really want to use the standard iron sights that come on many of these different guns out there. If you didn't want to put it into a red dot, or let's say you already have a red dot, or you want to try to check out other accessories, you could always buy things like a flashlight, because a flashlight, surprisingly enough, is pretty helpful even during the day. Let's say you're coming up on a building that's got a nice doorway and it's actually covered over. It's going to be a little darker in there. It's not like everybody's going to be running lights through their fields or in indoor CQB arenas. So a flashlight can help actually distract the enemy just long enough for you to squeeze a shot off before they can. Or let's say you want to get a PEC box or a simple battery box, something of that nature. Like, these can look cool, but they also serve a purpose. If the laser is zeroable, you can actually line it up to actually assist with your aiming. I typically use one of these on every single one of my guns. Then again, I also have night vision, so it's one of those things where, you know, I like to use the laser to pinpoint targets and also call them out to people. But that's another thing that you can do. It kind of helps with your buddies out on the field. If you have a little unit like this with a laser on it, you can point and they're like, hey, the enemy's over there where my red laser is pointing. It's a big help for only being about $60, and it certainly can help you on the field and make you a little more memorable with everybody else. Let's say you're tired of the high-capacity magazines. You want to go with something a little more realistic. Well, you can get a box of mid-caps, too. And you can probably want to get a speed loader to go with that to load the mid-caps so you don't have to do it by hand, because that's going to kind of hurt your fingers after a while. But a box of 10 is about $63. Speed loader for it, about $20. You can go with the smaller pistol speed loaders. Those are about $5. And then finally, the large option for us, you always want to have some way to safely carry your gun and your magazines and everything. So we do recommend a gun bag to kind of go with all your stuff. This gun bag right here is pretty simple. It's got about an inch thick worth of foam all the way around it to help keep everything protected on the inside. You also have magazine pouches on the front, which will be good for storing your 3 magazines that come with your starter pack. Also, it can store your batteries in each of the other 2 pockets here. So a good option here for only $18 is the Vulcan gun bags. And there are plenty of other gun bags out there too that'll really help you out as well, including double rifle gun bags for if you pick up another gun later on, or say you want to put your handgun in there as well. There's just plenty of options. And of course, just to touch off the kit just one little bit to really pep it up are your tactical stickers or patches. Put these on little Velcro spots, whether it be on the new camo that you just picked up, so you got a little Velcro, boom. You know, you got to be able to outfit yourself to be just a little bit more recognizable on the field and change yourself up a little bit. But patches are a nice fun way to just show off your morale and just express your fun in the sport. Anyway, we'll see you guys around. Make sure you check out the starter pack online and get all the rest of your accessories, and hit us up. See you soon.